Hello there, my name is Ben Wade, and I'd like to welcome you to this installment of Bionic You, the series dedicated to lighting the path to your full potential. In this video, you are going to learn two of the secrets that keep people from getting ahead, and I'll give you a little bit of a hint as to what they are. Secret number one, top producers don't chase people. Instead, they get people to chase them, and we'll talk a little bit about how that happens. Secret number two, top producers don't worry about things like having to start over from scratch or their company going under, and you'll learn a little bit about why that is right after this.
So I'm going to get right down to business and start with secret number one. Top producers don't chase people. Instead, they master the art of attraction. In life, there is a simple truth. Value has gravity. The more value you hold in people's eyes, the more they will be drawn to you instead of you having to chase them. The more you can solve their problems and help them get what they want, the more they will flock to you. This is why entertainers, sports stars, and celebrity business people always seem to have an entourage around them. Those people know that by being around the person that either has what they want to have or can help them get what they want to have, they stand a better chance of getting it for themselves. Now, there are two fundamental ways you can become valuable in the eyes of others. Number one is that you are a source of value and solutions yourself. You are an expert, and people need you and the solutions you can provide. Now, it takes a little bit of time to become an expert, but it is very worth it once you're there. But I'll let you in on a little secret about the fastest way to become one. It is much easier to become an expert if you're working in an arena you have a strong passion for. You will spend the extra time each and every day to increase your expertise just because you can't stop yourself. You love what you're doing that much, and it will give you a huge edge over the people that do just enough because it's just a job to them. The second way to become valuable in the eyes of others is to be a gateway to value and solutions. Instead of providing the value that people need yourself, you can connect people with the providers that can. Now, you can become a value gateway in seconds. It's never been easier before than it is today. Where people make a mistake is they assume the role of a value gateway and forget to start building a name as a value provider themselves, a process known as branding, which brings us to the second secret. Secret number two is top producers brand themselves. At the core of your business is the most crucial element. It is the most important piece of the puzzle, and if you develop it correctly, it is the nuclear bomb in your arsenal that will give you a crushing edge over your competition. Your most important weapon is you. When you start thinking of yourself as a business, it changes everything. That switch in perspective is the first step towards rising to new heights, and especially in standing out from the crowd in the mind of your prospects no matter what business you're in. And it will also help you avoid falling into the trap of being just another company rep or salesperson. Think of it this way. When you think to yourself, I need a burger, or I'm in the mood for some pizza, or I need to pick up some toothpaste, if you're like most people, you also think of your favorite places to go and buy these items. The reason you do this is because of a process known as branding. The companies you think of taught you to remember them as the value provider. With a person, branding is critical, but people do this wrong constantly. How often have you heard a person describe what they do, and they start saying things like, I work with a 35-year-old company. The company I work with is traded on the stock market. My company's products are the best value. My company has a perfect rating with the Better Business Bureau. The company this, the company that, and on and on and on they talk about the company they represent. The problem here is the only value they hold in the eyes of their prospects is their relationship with their company. Now, granted, everyone has to start somewhere, and properly leveraging your position as a value gateway can help you get off to a great start whenever you start a new business or project. But as fast as you can, you should start to brand yourself as an expert, independent of any company name. Now, often, these people will then hand you their card or flyer or send you an email, and the company's logo is huge. Their name, however, is tiny in the corner somewhere, or added to the flyer with a sticker. So what happens if that person's company goes out of business, or if they're let go? or they decide to join another company for better pay or benefits, or they move out of the area, they have to start from scratch all over again, square one. On the other hand, people that brand themselves as an expert in their field that can provide valuable solutions with either products or services live a different life entirely. Their cards, flyers, and emails mainly feature themselves and often don't mention the company they work with at all. In fact, they see their company as merely a vendor, and it's often just one of many they work with. So if their company goes under, or if they decide to move to a new company for better pay or benefits, or if they move to a different area, they simply take the relationships and loyal customers they've built up over time with them. The difference is who they spend their time and energy branding. In the minds of your prospects, this makes all the difference in the world. It's not just the fact that people are drawn to experts they know, like, and trust. It's also that they avoid people that they feel don't hold any value and that they don't know, don't like, or don't trust like the plague. The trusted expert becomes the answer that automatically pops up in a person's mind when life prompts them to need the value that expert provides. And that's something that an army of generic company reps will never be able to compete with. Brand yourself far and wide as an expert that people know, like, and trust, and you will rule your niche. So to wrap things up, in this video you learned how top producers use branding and attraction to give themselves a huge advantage over their competition. Now, if you're watching this video in the WhoIsBenWehde.com members area, look on the page below the video you're watching right now. As often as possible, you will find links to additional information that will help you expand on what you just learned.
And remember, if you thought this information was helpful, be sure to click that like button or favorite button so other people can find it too. And click that subscribe button so you'll never miss out whenever a new video comes out. However, the real gold mine is the members area of WhoIsBenWehde.com. That's where you'll find tons of videos like this one laid out step by step and organized so everything's easy to find. Thank you so much for watching.